Today we're joined by Susanne Menji, and she's been participating in the Practitioner Profit program that I offer. And instead of me just telling you what it's all about and um, speaking from my perspective, I want to hear from Suzanne's perspective as far as what she's experiencing or what she's able to share with you if you're listening, so that you can make a clear decision as to whether this program is right for you or not. And the first question I want to ask you, Susanne, is what's been your experience with this program?
Judy, I thank you. So nice to be here with you today. And my experience in the Practitioner Profit Program has been a feeling of putting pieces together, that some links together in a profound and fast way that I was missing in my coaching and the way I work with people. Also a feeling of community support that has been really, really beneficial, because so often as a leader and as someone who does coaching and consulting, it feels like I'm either leading or doing my own thing. And I love both of those. And I also love feeling like I'm amongst a community of leaders.
I'm going to agree with that. And we are all about supporting one another, which to me is one of the most powerful pieces that we can bring, essentially.
Right.
You and I have known one another for quite a long time. We've worked together in different capacities, and I'm especially thrilled to hear what you have to say, because it gives me a little bit more feedback as far as, how can we up it or what can we change? But today, can you share a couple of pieces that you feel are unique to the program? Maybe either you've seen elsewhere, but you really recognize as being valuable in this program?
One of the pieces that I didn't realize how invaluable it was is the weekly calls. Like, to truly be on a call with everyone every week, to as I learned and am continuing to learn all the testing, to really be able to dial in not only the numbers, but dial in being able to test everything in my life, from business choices to small decisions where I might have wasted some energy making a decision before. I just put stuff on a list and then I dial it in with my pendulum and I go and test it. So there's some details that I never, ever saw coming that I can now see being the coach as I move forward, because my gift is, both the activating the self-healing piece, the physical, bringing the physical, mental, emotional piece, with bringing out your gift in the world, with really bringing forth for coaches, for consultants, for mentors, for practitioners, their business, bringing forth their business. So the fact that we come into community every single week, I get to ask those questions. I get to say, okay, I feel really uncertain in this piece, or I'm doing really well here. So the celebration, the questioning, all of it feels just so valuable. Feel like a part of something so much bigger than my little corner of the universe.
I appreciate that. So I'm just reiterating, you do feel supported. Like when you take on a client that is dealing with something you've not worked with before, you feel like there's enough support for you in moving through that. Yes.
Yeah. I do. And it actually, that feeling of support, and also the feeling of confidence with being able to support people, has come so much faster than I imagined. Because again, I've been coaching people for quite some time to the mental, emotional, and I have a huge physical background, but from a medical medium side, Yeah. So I felt like when I went through my healing journey with you, I just really, I learned so much, but I also just wanted you to tell me what to do on a certain level because I just wanted the physical healing. Whereas now I've got more distance with that. And I've also got more experience in other areas such that I know the mental emotional pieces have to come out and be cleared. And now I'm really able to integrate the physical and I feel super supported. Bless you. I feel super supported by you in a huge way. I also feel supported by the people I'm meeting in the community over time and getting to know, it's really nice to be able to text someone at 8 o'clock at night and say, hey, can you confirm these numbers for me? And then to hear back literally 10 minutes later, sure, I gotcha. Or I'll do it in the morning, whatever it is. So
Yeah.
it's a really huge piece for me that the support, the not having to know everything, knowing just enough to feel like these people that are hurting, I can get them through the first couple steps. And then I know I'll learn the next steps before they're ready for them.
Well, and your history as a coach allows you to jump in quite quickly.
Precisely.
Not all practitioners that go through the program jump in with working with clients right away, but I encourage them to, because that gives us some space, that gives us some time for me to support the practitioner, just like you, to take it to the next level, to be able to put it all together, to be able to help individuals with whatever's next for them. And
right.
That's a big part of it. I want individuals playing with it the whole way through the program, because the integration aspect and the learning happens so much quicker that way versus just sitting in front of a book or, talking about it for a year and then, oh, now it's time. No, right now, right away. As soon as you feel like you're ready, let's get some individuals working through this program so you have support.
Can I speak to one other thing there, Judy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So one of the things that's really been surprising me is kind of the level of integration. My own healing journey was profound for me, but I didn't come to you because I had big symptoms. People have been asking me what got me to medical medium recently, and I'm like, what's honest? Vanity. It was vanity. It was and it's funny because I've got styes coming out right now. I know that stuff coming out. I know that's part of next level clear vision for me. But it was styes in my eyes that got me to you because I didn't want to be seen that way. And so I come from a different angle than a lot of people in the medical medium world. I didn't know I had any symptoms other than vanity, right? I didn't. So it was more of an uncovering of things rather than my life had been stopped by things, even though in hindsight, the mental emotional stuff had been holding me back. So that's now bringing that together for people, that even though you don't have symptoms presenting, when we're building your business, which is what I do and I have clients doing, if we don't get rid of the accumulation in the physical body, then we can only take your mental, emotional, and business healing so far. And that holistic integration is blowing me away every day. I feel like I just can't get enough. I just want to mainline all the conversations with this group every day. And the good news is I go out then and train myself to get stronger by sharing it. So
that's,
and my confidence in this process, in the holistic model that I've always believed in, but there's some elements that the practitioner program has brought in for me, is through the roof. And my willingness to reach out to the people I've been reaching out to, I'm like, who are you? What kind of support do you have around you that you have those kind of guts?
Exactly. I love it.
Yeah. I want this kind of healing for every human being. And I see it as possible more than ever.
Yeah. Well, I know the program attracts that. You know, we're not just calling it holistic. We're actually walking it and talking it and living it through the work that we're doing on
Right.
ourselves to grow in order to be able to take it to the whole world or take it to our whole world, which is
Precisely.
really important to me. Okay, so I think you were a little surprised when you first joined this program as to how it was going to be able to serve you, even though you knew you were called to. Who else is it going to be beneficial for? Like, who do you think would benefit from this program?
Mm. You know, that's such a great question. I feel like it benefits your own healing journey massively. It's benefiting my healing journey at the next level. And anyone, whether it's just your family, whether it's a bigger circle than that, whether it's you want to build a business, it is going to benefit you if it resonates. If this has you curious, if this has you interested, I highly encourage you. Judy's magical, mystical, miracle skills are beyond anything. For someone to be one of my teammates in my life for 6 years already, nobody else holds that position in my life. So I am blessed by having a sister and friend in this that's in it to win it for all is the way I like to say it. And if it resonates for you, it's worth taking a risk on you.
Yeah, it really is an investment in oneself, isn't it?
It is.
We cover everything.
Yep. Yep.
Holistically, you know, mental, emotional, physical, and
Precisely.
spiritual. And let's bring it on because we really are
Right.
looking for true health.
Yes.
You've already spoken.
Yeah, with and the one of the pieces, I love to speak to side effects. You know, I'll say the side effects of my work are things like peace, contentment, joy, feeling good. So I love to speak to side effects. And I love how we talk about within the program, there's not an area of your life that suffers when you live this way. When you really live it holistically, there aren't side effects in the way that a traditional drug, if you will, or even a therapy has side effects. Because if you're going outside of yourself for anything, there's a side effect of, even if it's only a little dependence, there's still something you believe you don't have in here that you believe you need to go out there. And to cut that side effect and come back here and then bring in the pieces that resonate, but not make it around about anyone she knows so, or they know, or I've got to have that. And to learn the energetics, it's just, I could go on all day. I won't. I'll save you.
That's one of the things I'm always trying to impress is that the medical medium information that we use as a foundation in the program for some of the physical, especially, it's a starting point to come back to yourself. Right. And being able to come back and get rid of enough of the noise from all the cumulative stuff and all the things that are affecting us nowadays, it opens it up so that we can hear more clearly. And to me, that's one of the most important aspects of being able to use this information. It's a part of it. It's just a foundational piece that then we can expand upon. So you've already spoken to that you would like to bring this type of healing to the whole world. And I want to hear what you're doing with it already. Like, it's not like we have to get through the program in order to really fulfill what it is we're here to live into. So tell me a little bit about what you're doing or where you're going with this.
So what I'm blessed to do is guide people to, people typically come to me when they're ready to create their own economy, is what I call it, create their own business, create a lifestyle, a life that they really, really love. And we clear out all the blocks in between here and there. So that's the mental, physical, emotional, spiritual stuff that has held us back. So I have been already able to, my special gift, all my current clients have gotten a special gift of getting tested and then having a bonus session with that's just specifically on testing numbers and integration of these new aspects to really get their system flowing more easily. So yeah. I'm a couple months into the practitioner program, and I just feel so excited that it doesn't take much. Little baby steps can always change someone's life. And that's what these baby steps I'm able to bring into my practice as I bring my message forth of freedom. My message is freedom from limitation, no matter what.
Yeah. And I love that, because within the program, we're talking about that. We're talking about individuals being free and what we need to get out of the way in order to really experience that, right?
Right.
Because
precisely,
innately we are free.
Right.
Love, all of those pieces that we all think we're going for. And you having all of these amazing, I'm going to just, let's call them frequency resetters, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what you would call them. I'm tired of the old verbiage around it, but being able to help people set into their frequency properly so they recognize who they are. I see you doing that all over the place, and I'm thrilled, Susanne, to be able to be part of that. And that being said, let people know how to find you.
Yeah.
And,
so go ahead.
And then, we'll let our speaking before this moment speak for itself.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. So the best way to find me is at my website, and it's SusanneMenge.com. SusanneMenge.com. And then pop into the contact page and just shoot me an email. Shoot me an email to speak to what you're looking to do, what you're up to, and we'll set up a time to have a conversation. And we'll take it from there.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you for being able to show up today here, Susanne, and being able to share with others that might find this program beneficial for them. And I will see you very soon on one of those weekly calls.
Look forward to it, Judy. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thanks for doing what you do in the world.
All I know how to do. So thank you.
Okay.
Talk
Bye
to you
for
soon.
now.